So hi guys, I'll be talking about simple present tense. So my name is Arifah. Okay, so simple present tense have two main uses. First, we use when the action is currently happening, and then second, we use simple present tense when the action is happen regularly. So when we can use simple present tense, it is depending on the person. When I say person, what I mean by person is there are three category of person. First person, second and third person. First singular person and first plural person, obviously. And so do the other two, which is third person singular, third person plural, second person singular, second person plural. Okay, so this tense is formed by adding s or es. For example, Najmi loves spaghetti. So we add s to the action love. Okay, so most regular verb add s, but for few verbs that ends with o, ch, sh, th, ss, gh, and z need to add es. So basically, most of the verb will only add s, but for this group, we will add es. To make it easy to remember, the verb to be that we use with is need to add s and es, while the others such as am, are, we don't need to add the s. So which by mean we use the root word. Okay, so that's all for simple tense, simple present tense. So next video.
So my name is Muhammad Najmi bin Dahlan, and I will explain about present continuous tense. So first, when we can use present continuous tense. So first, present continuous tense can be used for actions happening now or for an action that is unfinished. And then the second one, it also can be used when the action is temporary. So the next part is how is present continuous tense is formed. So basically, present continuous tense is formed with the subject plus the present participle form, where we add ing of the main verb and the present continuous tense of the verb to be, which are am, is, are. And then more than that, the example of present continuous tense. So the first example is she is crying. So this is the basic sentence of present continuous tense, as we highlighted the verb tense in the sentence. And then move on to the second one. Rose is reading a book, where it can be used to express something happening right now, or to express something that is not happening right now. And then the third one is he is meeting his friends after school. So this example of present continuous tense also can be used to show that something will or will not happen in the near future. And then the fourth one, the example of present continuous tense is Mark is making pizza now. So the fourth example is to tell us that it can be used for actions that are still happening at the time of speaking. And then the fifth one, the example is Jack and Jill are always fighting, where it also can be used to describe actions that are being repeated, where words like always, constantly, and forever are used along with the verb. And then the sixth one, the example is Shopping online is growing in popularity nowadays, where present continuous tense is used when speaking about current trends. And then the last one is we are leaving for the beach tomorrow morning, where this is another use of present continuous tense when talking about a planned event in the future. So, as you can see, the present continuous tense is most often used in English grammar to describe a continuing action, something that is unfinished, and also this tense is also important since it is a simple sentence structure that can show actions or events that are happening right now, in the planned future, or sometimes even in the past. So that is all about present continuous tense. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Yi. Today I'm going to talk about the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense refers to an action or state that either occurred at an indefinite time in the past. For example, we have talked before, or began in the past and continued to the present time. For example, he has grown impatient over the last hour. This tense is formed by have, has, plus the past participle. The construction of this verb tense is straightforward. The first element is have or has depending on the subject the verb is conjugated with. The second element is the past participle of the verb, which is usually formed by adding ed or d to the verb's root. For example, like walked, cleaned, typed, jumped. Although English does have quite a few verbs that have irregular past participles, like done, said, gone, known. So these examples show how the present perfect can describe something that occurs or was the state of things at an unspecified time in the past. The correct way to say that I have walked on the path before, and we have eaten the hamburger here. The important thing to remember about the present perfect that you cannot use when you are being specific about when it happens. The correct way to say that I have put away all the laundry, but you cannot say I have put away all the laundry this morning, because as I mentioned, you cannot use it when you are being specific about it when it happened. And last, you can use the present perfect to talk about the duration of something that started in the past is still happening. For example, she has had the chickenpox since Tuesday.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Haris bin Azhar and my matrix number is 194480, and I will be explaining about present perfect continuous tense, or also known as present perfect progressive tense. First of all, what is present perfect continuous tense? Present perfect continuous tense is a verb tense used to show an action that started in the past and has continued up to the present. Now, what does this mean? So, based on this diagram, present perfect continuous tense has the subject plus the auxiliary verb has have plus been plus the present participle. Now, this shows an action that has been done in the past and has continued up to the present. A few examples of present perfect continuous tense sentences are a statement, I have been waiting here for 2 hours, indicating that the person has been waiting in the past and up until the present for 2 hours. The next is a question. Have you been waiting here for 2 hours? Indicating the same thing. Have the subject, been, you the subject, have been, plus the verb ing here for 2 hours. And the negative statement, you have not been waiting here for 2 hours. Now, another examples of present perfect continuous tense sentences are: they have been talking for the last hour. They being the subject, have being the auxiliary verb, talking the verb plus ing form for the last hour. Another example: what have you been doing for the past week? The third one, we have been waiting here for 2 hours. The last one is James has been teaching at the school since June. Now I hope I explained very well about what is present perfect continuous, and I hope you guys understand what is a present perfect continuous tense. Thank you.